In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 most beautiful natural wonders of the world. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Wonders exist in our planet. Since the beginning of human evolution, people have been engaged in this wonder seeking. Many of them are yet unexplored and concealed. We are constantly motivated and reminded of the existence of a higher force by these magnificent creations. Many individuals want to visit some of the world's natural wonders, but they are unsure of which ones to go to. We've created a list of 10 of the most well-known and breathtaking natural wonders on the planet in this post. Here is a list of the top 10 most beautiful natural wonders of the world. Number 10. Sahara. Most of northern Africa is covered by the Sahara, the largest scorching desert in the world that is almost as big as the United States. Contrary to common opinion, the Sahara does not consist primarily of enormous sand dunes, known as ergs. The majority of the desert is made up of mostly stony, harsh, and barren plateaus with very little sand. The average annual rainfall in the Sahara is less than 3 inches. Even in the wettest regions of the Sahara, it may only rain twice a week before ceasing for years, with the exception of the lush Mediterranean seacoast, the Atlas Mountains of the Maghreb, and the Nile Valley in Egypt and Sudan. The majority of North Africa is covered in desert. From the Red Sea in the east, the Mediterranean in the north, and the Atlantic Ocean in the west, the region progressively transitions from desert to coastal lowlands. The Sahel, a band of semi-arid tropical savanna centered on the Niger River basin and the Sudan region of sub-Saharan Africa, borders it to the south. The Sahara can be divided into a number of sections, including the Western Sahara, the Tenera Desert, the Libyan Desert, the Ahaggar Mountains in the center, the Tibesti Mountains, and the Ar Mountains. Number 9. Ha Long Bay. Ha Long Bay, which is properly translated as Bay of Descending Dragons, is a 120-kilometer-long bay in North Vietnam. Thousands of islets dot the harbor, each covered in dense jungle growth, creating an amazing seascape of limestone pillars. Some of the islands have large caves and hollow interiors, while others have lakes and some have floating towns of fishermen. Around 1,600 islands and islets make up Ha Long Bay in the Gulf of Tonkin, creating an amazing panorama of limestone pillars. The majority of the islands are deserted and undisturbed by human presence due to their precipitous nature. Many nature lovers contribute to the site's exceptional scenic splendor. Numerous limestone islands and karsts of all sizes and shapes may be found in the bay. It took 500 million years for the limestone in this bay to form under various climates and habitats. Under the influence of the tropical wet environment, the karst in this bay has evolved over the course of 20 million years. There are 60 endemic animal species and 14 endemic floral species in Ha Long Bay. Tens of thousands of years ago, according to historical research surveys, prehistoric humans lived in this region. Number 8. Mount Everest. Mount Everest is the highest mountain on Earth with a height of 8,848 meters, 29,029 feet. It is situated where Nepal and Tibet meet. Climbers of all skill levels are drawn to the world's tallest mountain. Although Mount Everest has several intrinsic dangers like altitude sickness, weather, and wind, other 8,000 like K2 are significantly more difficult to climb. The majority of climbers who pass away during the ascent leave behind their bodies, so it is usual to discover bodies close to popular climbing routes because it is such a difficult peak to do so. However, Mount Everest is unquestionably a place you should go if you are up for the task. The only way to reach Mount Everest's top is by ascending the high base camps. Some of the most beautiful views on Earth may be seen after you reach the summit. Number 7. Antarctica. Antarctica has the greatest average elevation of all the continents and is, on the whole, the coldest, driest, and windiest continent in the world. Antarctica is technically a desert, the largest on Earth, with very little precipitation, even though about 98% of it is covered in ice. Since the Arctic Ocean covers the North Pole region, its relative warmth is transferred through the ice pack, making Antarctica colder than the Arctic. This is due to the fact that much of the continent is more than 3 kilometers, 2 miles, above sea level. Penguins, blue whales, orcas, and seals are among the water species found in Antarctica. Number 6. Great Barrier Reef. With a length of more than 3,000 kilometers, the Great Barrier Reef is the world's biggest system of coral reefs, 1,900 miles. It is the largest single structure created by living things and the only reef on Earth that can be seen from space. Millions of microscopic organisms make up and construct the reef structure. Along with a wide variety of other animals, the Great Barrier Reef is home to green sea turtles, dolphins, whales, sea snakes, and clownfish. The Great Barrier Reef is one of the most well-known and stunning natural wonders in the world. It stretches over 800 miles along the Australian coast and is made up of more than 2,000 distinct reefs and islands. The reef is home to thousands of different species of coral and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Numerous fish, including some of the most lethal sharks in the world, can be found on the reef. One of the most popular tourist destinations in the world is the Great Barrier Reef. Over 2 million people visit the reef each year to take in its splendor. Number 5. Grand Canyon. One of the top tourist destinations in the US is the Grand Canyon, which is situated in northern Arizona. The Colorado River carved the canyon over the course of several million years. It is 446 kilometers, 277 miles long and reaches a depth of over 1.6 kilometers. Although the Grand Canyon is neither the deepest or longest canyon in the world, its immense size and its intricate and vibrant environment provide visitors with breathtaking views that are unrivaled anywhere else in the world. One of the 7 natural wonders of the world is the Grand Canyon. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, it is. Moreover, it was listed as one of the top 10 tourist destinations in the US. Over millions of years, the Colorado River hollowed away the canyon. Number 4. Iguazu Falls. Iguazu Falls, one of the world's great natural wonders, are located on the border between Brazil and Argentina. Along the Iguazu River, there are 275 falls that make up the waterfall system. Most of the falls are 64 meters, 210 feet, or less in height. The Devil's Throat, a U-shaped waterfall that is 700 meters, 2,300 feet, long, 150 meters, 492 feet, wide, and 82 meters high, 269 feet, is the most magnificent of them all. Number 3. Amazon. With a total river flow that makes up around 1/5 of the global total, the Amazon River is the greatest river in the world by volume. More than 3,000 different fish species have been identified in the river, and more are continually being found. More than half of the planet's remaining rainforests are found in the Amazon rainforest. Its extraordinary biodiversity is due to its size as the greatest tropical rainforest. The Amazon rainforest is home to 1 in 10 of the world's known species. Number 2. Galapagos Islands. In the eastern Pacific Ocean, Ecuador owns a small archipelago of volcanic islands known as the Galapagos Islands. The islands, which are located about 1,000 kilometers (620 miles) west of South America, are quite secluded and far apart. The archipelago is well known across the world for the distinct island ecology that served as Charles Darwin's source of inspiration for his theory of natural selection. Joining a boat excursion is the ideal way to experience the magnificent scenery and wildlife. The most easiest, but frequently more expensive, option is to reserve a Galapagos Islands cruise through a company in your home country. Additionally, there are numerous businesses that offer Galapagos Islands tour bookings from Porto Ayora, Guayaquil, or Quito. Number 1. Serengeti. Northwestern Tanzania is home to the Serengeti environment, which also reaches southwestern Kenya. The area is home to one of the most magnificent animal events and the largest mass movement of terrestrial mammals on the globe. 1 million wildebeest and 200,000 zebra travel a distance of 500 kilometers (310 miles) from the southern Serengeti in Tanzania to the northern boundary of the Masai Mara National Reserve in Kenya as part of an African safari tour. The Great Migration is arguably the world's greatest natural wonder and the highlight of any safari in Africa. That's it for today. We hope you found our video interesting. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching, and see you next time.